We all can't be friends, but that doesn't mean we should hate on everybody we meet. Sometimes there are people who we just can't stand to be around, and celebrities like Rihanna and Kendall Jenner aren't exempted. Rihanna is one of the brave ones to speak up about this, and it's interesting that Kendall has never clapped back at her before. Well, at least not in public. So, what is up with Rihanna's hate for Kendall? Before we dive into the tea, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos and exclusive content about your favorite celebs and artists. As for our question of the day, what is the first Rihanna song you've listened to? Mine was Umbrella, such an iconic song. Leave yours down in the comments below. It's not a shock that you can't find photos and videos of Rihanna and Kendall together smiling. That's probably because Rihanna is one of the celebrities who hates to associate themselves with celebrity clans like the Jenners and Kardashians. It all started way back in 2012 when Kendall took to Twitter to share her excitement in seeing Rihanna perform her favorite song live in a concert. "If Rihanna doesn't perform Complicated tomorrow, I'm gonna be very upset," Kendall tweeted. She was 16 at that time, so she was just most likely just excited and fangirling. But Rihanna thought differently. "Then don't come," she clapped. After that, a lot of fans called Rihanna out for being mean and unnecessarily rude to a 16-year-old teenager. Some fans even tweeted, "But why was she mean to Kendall for no reason? She was clearly excited to see her perform live." However, there were fans who defended Rihanna, saying the Kardashians and Jenners think the world revolves around them when Rihanna simply made it clear that it doesn't. Then there's the fashion copycat issue. Fans think the Jenners keep on stealing her ideas, like Kylie Cosmetics and Fenty Beauty. There's the issue of Khloe stealing looks and styles from Rihanna. In 2015, Rihanna canceled a performance in the Victoria's Secret Fashion Week because of Kendall Jenner. It was reported that British model and Rihanna's friend Jordan Dunn, who was working for Victoria's Secret, was replaced by Kendall Jenner on such a short notice. Jordan wrote on Twitter, "Feeling so much better about not doing BS. Sorry, I meant VS now that Rihanna is not doing it too." According to sources close to Rihanna, she was not able to perform in the Victoria's Secret fashion show because she was working on her 8th studio album, Anti. However, some fans believe that Rihanna refused to perform in the show because of how her friend was treated. One fan tweeted, "So glad that Rihanna is supporting Jordan Dunn. Honestly, complete BS that they replaced her with Kendall, who has never even worked with the company." Speaking of celebrity friendships, Cara Delevingne is no stranger to incredible friendships and A-lister connections, has been caught getting friendly with both Kendall and Rihanna. To everyone's surprise, Cara's close friendship with Kendall has upset Rihanna in some way. According to some sources, Rhee's feelings were hurt and finds it even more embarrassing because to her, Kendall's just a talentless brat. Rihanna has always kept a lid on her possessive streak with Cara because they've had this magnetic attraction towards each other that's never been threatened by anyone else. Sure, they both have other BFFs and partners, but they've always found they could pick up where they left off when they next hung out. In 2009, after months of dating and being in love, it was revealed that Chris Brown had become physically abusive to his then-girlfriend Rihanna. Photos of Rihanna's face surfaced as this scandal became an international headline. Chris Brown was then arrested after the incident and was sentenced to community service and domestic violence counseling, not to mention the restraining order Rihanna placed against her ex-boyfriend. She was very angry with what he did and she never forgave him for it. That's why Rihanna was so upset when she found out that Chris Brown and Kendall Jenner still remained good friends. To add fuel to the ever-growing fire, Kendall drew even more backlash when she disrespected other models during her August 2018 interview with The Love magazine, in which she was quoted saying, "Since the beginning, we have been super selective about what shows I would do. I was never one of those girls who would do like 30 shows a season or whatever those girls do." Let's not forget that Kendall was previously named the highest-paid model in the world by Forbes magazine, leaving behind the catwalk veterans like Gisele Bündchen and Adriana Lima. Of course, fans claim that the only reason Kendall booked so many jobs is because of her social media connections and rich and famous family. One fan tweeted, "Kendall Jenner gives us absolutely nothing in every campaign, runway, cover story, and editorial. If it wasn't for her family's fame, she wouldn't have been named the highest-paid model in the world. I can name so many models who actually have the passion and deserve the recognition for this." On top of that, in the same year she was named the highest-paid model in the world, she also received the Fashion Icon of the Decade award. There's no denying that Kendall has served some iconic looks in the past years, but fans argued that the title should have been awarded to the one and only Rihanna. Considering that Kendall was only 21 when she received the award, so they're basically saying she's been rocking the fashion world since she was 11. How does that even work? Why award it to Kendall when Rihanna exists? One fan said, "We all know why Kendall would get the Fashion Icon Award instead of Rihanna, and let me give you a hint. It's not because of her style, LMFAO." Kendall continued talking about Rihanna, but Rihanna kept ignoring her and not giving her attention. In one tweet, Kendall said she would like to set up Rihanna with Brad Pitt. Rihanna never responded. Another time, she talked bad about Rihanna's jewelry on Instagram. Still, Rihanna kept quiet. A lot of Rihanna fans took to Twitter to express their emotion regarding the issue. "Damn, imagine being hated on by Rihanna. I'd be so depressed," one fan tweeted. Another said, "But why was she mean to Kendall for no reason? The poor girl was probably 16 in like 2013. They both have a point, but yet so childish." Although Rihanna never publicly commented about the award, her silence spoke so much more than words ever could. We all know that she doesn't hold back when it comes to speaking her mind, so it wasn't long before Kendall found herself at the receiving end of Rihanna's witty remarks. In the 2018 Met Gala, Rihanna commented and made fun of Kendall's slender figure. One insider told Star that Rihanna was standing next to Kendall Jenner at the bar and loudly said, "Good thing I have curves to pull this outfit off. I would hate to be a stick figure." Then she just stared at Kendall, laughed in her face, and walked away. No matter how much Rihanna hates Kendall, body shaming is never okay and is never the answer. Fans were quick to call out Rihanna for stooping so low in her feud against Kendall. One fan commented, "I really don't hate Rihanna, but sometimes she thinks that being mean and rude is a good personality trait." However, some of Riri's fans clapped back, saying Kendall isn't an innocent angel herself. Back in 2011, Rihanna and fellow singer Ciara got into a Twitter feud of sorts after Ciara said that Rihanna wasn't the nicest on an episode of Fashion Police. Rihanna replied with the tweet, "My bad, C. Did I forget to tip you? Hashtag how rude of me." Ciara then tweeted, "Trust me, Rihanna, you don't want to see me on or off the stage." Rihanna replied, "Good luck with booking that stage you speak of." Last but definitely not the least, let's talk about her current relationship with the rapper ASAP Rocky, considering Kendall and ASAP were once an item too. In December 2020, several rumors started to circulate on social media that seemed to confirm this exclusive relationship. After years of being friends or friends with benefits, Rihanna and ASAP Rocky took their romance to the next level. By the end of 2020, many insiders and reporters were ready to confirm this brand new Hollywood relationship. They were first spotted with their friends at the Beatrice Inn in New York in early December. A few days later, a few paparazzi were lucky enough to get some shots of Riri and ASAP out for a chilly stroll in the streets of New York City. After weeks of silence, sources finally came forward with the exciting news of this blooming romance between the two artists. This news came a few years after Kendall and ASAP were called the hottest Hollywood fling. Despite Kendall and ASAP's flirty and charming relationship, ultimately it is Rihanna who has won ASAP's heart. Months after the initial announcement, ASAP called Rihanna the love of my life. Talk about happy endings. Even if the feud between Kendall and Rihanna is still ongoing, the fans, and us, can't help but look out for future rumors and scandals. What do you think about this? Tell us down in the comments below. Stay tuned, stay safe, and we'll see you on the next one.